Let's get into the unexpected moment that has left fans, colleagues, and longtime viewers genuinely concerned. Annie Shepherd, usually composed, warm, and private, has just given an interview that revealed a side of her we almost never see. Her voice trembled, her eyes filled with emotion, and for the first time in years, she spoke in a way that instantly sparked questions about her husband, beloved TV presenter Ben Shepherd. What caused this shift? Why now? And what does this mean for a couple many have long seen as one of the strongest and most grounded in British television? Anyone familiar with Annie Shepherd knows she is thoughtful, intelligent, and deeply protective of her family life. Despite Ben's high-profile career, she has always kept their private world out of the spotlight. But during this interview, one meant purely to highlight her own work, something cracked. Something she couldn't hide even with her usual grace and self-control. Viewers noticed the change instantly. When Ben's name came up, her tone softened. She paused longer than usual. Her eyes seemed to glisten as she carefully selected her words. And for those who have followed Annie over the years, the difference was unmistakable. Annie does not get emotional on camera. She does not hint at personal struggles. Yet this time, her demeanor revealed something deeper, something heavy. The turning point came when the interviewer casually asked how Ben was doing. A gentle question, one she has answered hundreds of times with ease. But this time, she inhaled sharply, looked down, and hesitated, long enough for viewers to feel the shift. When she finally spoke, her voice carried a subtle tremor as she said Ben was taking things day by day. It wasn't her words that alarmed people. It was her expression, her vulnerability, her clear effort to hold herself together. Within minutes of the interview airing, social media lit up. Fans began analyzing her tone. Others wondered whether Ben, known for his relentless work ethic and long hours, might be facing a private struggle he hasn't shared publicly. Ben Shepherd has always been admired for his energy, optimism, and commitment, whether on Good Morning Britain, Tipping Point, or any of his countless broadcasting roles. But those close to the industry know his schedule has been incredibly intense for years, so seeing Annie appear shaken when asked about him only fueled concern. And viewers agreed on one thing: her vulnerability didn't look rehearsed. It looked real. It looked like someone carrying the quiet weight of worry. Despite not revealing details, one thing came through loud and clear: Annie's profound love and concern for Ben. She spoke about him focusing more on home, reassessing priorities, and spending more time with their sons. Her words were tender, thoughtful, and edged with emotion. Annie described Ben as her rock, but for the first time, her voice suggested that perhaps he has been the one needing support lately. The Shepherds have always shown a strong, united front. They've navigated demanding schedules, public attention, and the challenges of balancing work with family life. But this interview felt different. This felt like a glimpse into something they hadn't planned to reveal, a private moment escaping into the public eye. It reminded viewers that behind the smiles, the early morning shows, the red carpets, and the calm professionalism, Ben and Annie are human. They face fears, uncertainties, and quiet battles like anyone else. With speculation growing, fans are now keeping a close eye on the couple. But one thing is certain: they value privacy deeply. Until they speak openly, the world can only wait. Still, many felt Annie's emotional shift was not accidental. It felt like a gentle hint that something significant may soon come to light. If you want to stay updated as more unfolds, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. And, of course, keep Ben and Annie Shepherd in your thoughts during what appears to be a tender and sensitive moment in their lives.